Now, the message from the administration is come to the United States illegally and abuse the asylum system. That's the way to do it. Come in, claim political persecution, claim asylum. They're literally giving them instructions on how to work the system. Travel with a minor or get in under any numerous loopholes that currently exist right now. You'll be allowed to stay. You'll be staying in the United States. 30 million of you.
That we're saying right now are that the policies that have been put in place by this administration, specifically the regulatory actions aimed at credible fear determinations and at how the immigration courts are supposed to function, do exactly the opposite. The circumventing lawful pathways regulation, which creates a presumption that someone is or is not eligible for asylum if they've come over unlawfully. There are so many loopholes in that one that if you bring a child, you're going to be able to go claim asylum, whereas you wouldn't if you didn't have a child. So it's going to encourage more illegal immigration, more families coming across. The memorandum from Secretary Mayorkas that limits the categories, rather, of people can be removed. Again, those are so narrowly defined that it's going to create an incentive, not a disincentive for people to come over.
So does the high flow of illegal immigration divert resources used to adjudicate other immigration benefits? And if so, is there an impact on individuals seeking other immigration benefits?
Absolutely. You know, looking at USCIS, the backlog of affirmative asylum cases for people that are in this country that are trying to get asylum, the backlog of affirmative cases for people seeking all sorts of immigration benefits. And Mr. Chairman, right now, I actually represent a couple private immigration clients, and I can tell you the lines are very, very long because so much of the resources have been put to address or to funnel in people from the southwest border instead of focusing on large other swaths of legal immigrants that are trying to come do this that we've always said under the law. The bottom line is the law is not being followed. If the law was being followed, we wouldn't be here.
So what policies would the administration need to implement to start to get the situation under control?
The first policy is simply follow the law. Start with expedited removal. Make sure that people who are going through are getting their credible fear, but that they are detained during that process as Congress has prescribed. Move forward with that. Get them into immigration court as quickly as possible. The previous administration, we did that. We had people in immigration court quickly.
And here's what former ICE Director Tom Homan had to say about the policies that are incentivizing illegal immigration.
This is by design. There are thousands of empty ICE beds, already paid for by the taxpayer, but this administration would rather put them in a hotel room at $500 a night, with free medical care, 3 squares a day. The policies this administration is driving illegal immigration. They know the cartels sell the fact you can cross the border illegally, you get processed quickly, you get flown to the city of your choice, a taxpayer dime, you'll be put in a hotel and be taken care of. And even when you lose your case, you're not going to be removed because the secretary told ICE unless you're convicted of an aggravated felony or you're a national security threat, you're not a target for arrest. That drives more people to come.
And when you dig a little deeper, even certain states and cities are offering additional incentives to improve quality of life.